Jim, can I just get your reflections on the draw here today at Pittodrie?
Listen, all in all, I think it's a decent point, considering what the conditions were like today. I thought it was a really positive reaction from what happened midweek against Celtic. Conceding 4 goals, it hurt us a lot because defensively we've been excellent most of the season, and our goal difference record will prove that. But I thought it was a really good professional performance this afternoon. It was 40-mile-an-hour winds out there at times, and it was a really difficult time to be a defender because how the ball was swirling around all over the place. But to come away with a clean sheet in conditions like that is really pleasing. Obviously, we're disappointed not to win the game. I felt we had the best opportunity of the 90 minutes with Ryan Flynn in the 8th or 9th minute. Really well worked throw in on the far side. Good ball in from Darmus, and Flynn's timing in the box was excellent. And you've got to credit Joe Lewis with a really good save. Other than that, I don't think there was a great deal between the two teams. Our results against Aberdeen this year have been very good. That's 4 games now we've played them, and there's been very little between the two teams. The last time we were up here, in fact, we were 1-0 up for a long period of the game, and probably disappointed not to go away with all 3, and we ended up losing 2 really late goals to go away with nothing. So historically this has always been a difficult place to come, and I know Aberdeen are on a poor run of form at the moment, but you've still got a very quality team. When you look at the players that we were up against today, the boy Hornby, Reams paid 1.8 million for him last summer. Canberra was playing for Rangers last year. They've got internationals within the team, the likes of Kennedy, Niall McGinn, Andy Considine. So as poor a run as they're on, still a very, very tough opposition, and for the lads to come up here and grind out a result and get a positive result is very pleasing.
How difficult did the conditions make it today?
Well, listen, it stops you playing the way you want to play. The pitch, well, every pitch now at this time of year is not what we would like it to be, and they've had horrendous conditions up here to deal with, the ground staff, so hence why the pitch is as bobbly as what it was. But the wind, the way it is, you can handle the rain, and sometimes you can, you definitely handle the cold, but when the wind is swirling the way that it was, then that makes things extra difficult. So I've got to give great credit to both sets of players for the way they went about it in a real professional manner.
Unfortunately, Jake Doyle-Hayes had to go off at half-time. How's he?
Yeah, look, it doesn't look great. Again, I mean, we're really going through a difficult time just now with injuries to key players. You don't want injuries to happen to anyone, but when they happen to players of such importance to the team, players who have been really influential in the good run that we've been on, it's a bitter blow. There's no doubt about it. Jake is leaving here on crutches tonight. He's going straight to the hospital when he gets back to Glasgow, and he'll get an X-ray. But at the moment, it doesn't look great. He's got a bang on the heel, and we hope it's not a stress fracture, but at this moment in time it doesn't look great.
Has there been any update on Jamie McGrath either?
With the scans results back yesterday on Jamie, he's obviously dislocated his shoulder on Wednesday. He's damaged a few of the ligaments. There's a little bit of bruising on the bone, so we'll assess that again tomorrow, speak to the specialist, and if we can avoid surgery at this moment in time, we will try. We'll speak to Jamie and see if he feels comfortable enough to strap it up and try and put a plan in place to get him through it, just to allow us the opportunity to really make a push for this top 6, because going into this difficult period now without McGrath, who's been outstanding, Doyle-Hayes has been one of our form players as well, and obviously Dennis and Brophy out at the top end of the pitch, it makes life difficult. But look, at the end of the day, that's what the squad is for. It's an opportunity for somebody else. I thought the players that came in today were excellent. I thought Cammy McPherson, I need to give a real special mention to Cammy, because I thought he was outstanding in the second 45 minutes, and those are the levels that we need Cammy to be at consistently. But all in all, really pleased. We had the best chance of the game. Would have been great if we could have took that. Other than that, we limited Aberdeen to 2 or 3 long-range shots, which Jack Anick dealt with very comfortably. So it's pleasing to get a point on the board and another point in the right direction.
Thanks very much for your time.